Hello, sir, madam. In this video, we will explain a question of quadratic equation which has come ideally in 2006. This is very important question. Although the concept used in this question to solve it has come from class 9th and 10th. What are those concepts? We will see later in this video. So the question says that ABC is are the sides of a triangle, and this particular equation has real roots. So find the value of lambda, or lambda belongs to real number. Now this says the roots are real. That means the discriminant has to be greater than or equal to 0. This we have studied in class 10th standard. And it also says that ABC are the sides of a triangle. How can we find although these two complex relation to solve this particular equation? So let's start with our video. Okay. So since discriminant is greater than equal to 0 because roots are real, so we'll start this question by taking d is greater than equal to 0. Okay, let's start. D is greater than equal to 0. D is greater than 0. What is D? D is nothing but b square minus 4ac. Okay. So what is the coefficient of x? You all know that. So we'll take the square of that. What is that? 2 times of a plus b plus whole square minus 4 times a. What is a? Coefficient of x square. And that is 1. Now c, which means a constant. What is constant? Here it is 3 lambda bracket ab plus bc plus ca. We have to solve this inequality. So let's start solving this inequality. So here 2 square is 4, and we can take 4 common from both sides. What we left with this one, 3 lambda times of AB plus BC plus CA. I hope all of you understood this first. This is simple mathematical solving inequalities. So since 4 is a positive number, if this goes to that side, the sign of inequality remains unchanged. So okay, so here we will do expansion. Okay, 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA minus 3 lambda times of AB plus BC plus CA. Okay. So from all this, we can take AB plus BC plus CA common, and okay, we can take that common. What will happen if we take AB plus BC plus CA? So we will left with here 2 and s 3 lambda. But since for that the common would be plus, if you have to change the sign, this plus to minus, then we will have to shift that. So okay, here we will not write not 2 minus lambda but 3 lambda is 2, and we will take negative common from both. So what will be left with? We will left with following. Not 2 minus lambda but 3 lambda minus 2. I think all of you have understood that here it will be minus. Here it will be minus. 1 second. Okay. Here it will be minus. So since our pen tablet is working properly, so sorry for that. So okay. So this minus sign, when that goes to other side, that would be like, AB plus BC plus CA and 3 lambda minus 2. Here it will be A plus B square plus C square. Okay, then what will happen? We will take A square plus B square plus C square divided by AB plus BC plus CA, and that would be equal to greater than or equal to 3 lambda minus 2. Now after this, student get stuck. What we will do what we will do from that? Since the starting of the question, it mentions that A, B, C are the sides of a triangle. We all studied in class 9th at the inequality of triangle, which CBC deleted the syllabus recently, but it is very important topic, that the sum of the two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. We all have studied this in class 9. Okay, the sum of the two sides of a triangle is always greater than third side, or we can similarly say the difference of the two sides is always less than the third side. We can also say there it is given. So if I can illustrate that, so let's digress this. Take a different color pen. State what? Okay. So in class 9th, what we have studied, if let's say A, B, C are the sides of a triangle, we have studied the difference of the two sides, whether it is A minus B or B minus A. We will take modulus of that. Is less than third side. Okay. Similarly, A minus B minus C, the modulus has to be less than third side, which is A, and similarly A minus C mod will be less than the third side, which is B. We all have studied that. From these two, we have to somehow get to this. How can we do this? If we see the equation 1, it has some square and the sum of multiple of taken two sides at a time. So can we square this following all this equation? Square and add of this equation inequalities. So okay, can we do this? Yes, I think we can do that. So let's start. There has to be some relation somewhere or other. We will square and add. We will square and add. Then we will reach to a conclusion, which is A minus B square plus B minus C square. Since squaring doesn't make it negative, so we will obviously take the modulus of the equation, and A minus C square. So that has to be less than, here left hand side square will be A square plus B square plus C square. Okay. If we can expand this, so here A is 2 times, C is 2 times, B is 2 times. Then how can we solve it? We'll solve it by doing this. I think that will be 2 times of A square plus B square and C square. I think here will be minus 2B, minus 2BC, minus 2CA. So if we take minus 2 comma, that will be AB plus BC plus CA, and that will be less than A square plus B square plus C. So if this 2 times a square plus b square plus c goes, this a square plus b square plus c square goes to the right side, and the remaining minus 2ab plus bc plus c goes to the left side, then we will end up with this equation, which would be, I'm writing it out. Here it will be, I think, a square plus b square plus c square. I think we have almost gone to a conclusion. We have almost reached. So if we can divide this, and that here it comes the main equation. Okay. This ratio we are interested in finding out. What is the ratio of a square plus b square plus c square upon ab plus c? That ratio of any triangle is always less than 2. So if we can go to the where we have reached to the first section solving that. Now that, so this ratio is always less than 2. So we can here easily write it down as, that is, that means 2 is greater than this ratio. Okay. We have already reached to this conclusion. That means after solving this equation 1, if 2 is greater than this and this is greater than 3 lambda minus 2, that means 2 must be greater than 3 lambda minus 2. That is for sure. Oh, we have reached from this equation 1, what we have reached? We have reached from 1. From 1, what we have concluded is 2 is always greater than 3 lambda minus 2. After this test, this inequality is very easy. That means lambda 4 by 3 is greater than lambda. That means the lambda is less than 4 by 3, and that would be my final answer. This is very good question that asked in IIT, that is 2006. I think from this video of explaining the previous year question of IIT, you can judge me whether I am qualified for your institution or not. Thank you. Thank you very much. That would be my final answer. This option C is enough answer. Thank you, sir.